We should have perfect bill of health, right?
We should. Maybe just lack of sleep. That's about it.
Yeah, have a little thing called brain tumor.
These people need to have their mental health checked out in your first story, Zohreen.
So we're talking about two different things. You like Pokemon Go, right? You've played before,
I
at least.
played enough, but I mean, I wouldn't invest my life on it and run into traffic for it.
And Marla, you like running, but those things don't really exactly go together, right? Okay, so when you see this next video, it's gonna look like people are running away from something. Nope, they're running towards something. Take a look. It looks like they're running away from, Godzilla. It's a movie. A mob of eager Pokemon Go players stampeded in Taipei, Taiwan. The players were in hot pursuit of Snorlax, a rare Pokemon creature. You can see the mob rushing through an intersection in the district where the exotic Pokemon have appeared. Reports say the Civil Defense Brigade has had to be called in to monitor crowds.
I can't believe that.
In this area. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. And what's crazier is that I think those are adults, right?
They
Very
look
few
like little
kids
kids.
involved.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make that clear.
So I think some students in Texas will have a little more time for Pokemon Go too, because there's a teacher there. Her name is Brady Young of Godley Elementary School in Texas, and she's getting a lot of love after sending this letter to parents of her students. She's writing that there will only be homework if students can't finish their homework in class. And she adds, I ask that you spend your evenings doing things that are proven to correlate with student success, eating dinner as a family, reading together, playing outside, and getting your child to bed early. This has been shared more than 60,000 times online. Funny. Okay, so guys, what your lotion smells like, it kind of matters, right? Mine smells like berries. I'm sure you guys have scented lotion.
Look at
too.
you.
No, I have used
fancy.
I have used
I get that
Nivea.
for free somewhere.
I've used Nivea every single day since at least
It's
20
not
years.
really scented.
No.
One company, though, they're experimenting with a slightly different than the berries or your normal sort of, scented lotion. Listen.
Do you want to smell like fried chicken, but you're just not hungry? Introducing the KFC Extra Crispy Sunscreen. Extra crispy. A real limited edition product that we are giving away for free. It works just like regular sunscreen, but it smells like fried chicken.
So KFC gave away 3,000 bottles of fried chicken scented sunscreen to promote its extra crispy fried chicken. They said, we made sunscreen and it's free, it smells like fried chicken, and fried chicken smells delicious. Some reporters who tried it said the chicken smell didn't immediately come to mind. And Marla and Julie, in case you're wondering, they're out on their website, so
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
It sounds as
they ran out already.
appetizing to me as like 405 traffic.
Yeah.
Rick?
Thank you, Zohreen.
All right, speaking of emails and secrets, WikiLeaks, right? That's the perfect segue to Zohreen. Good morning to you.
Yeah, we're talking about ordinary people being affected by WikiLeaks. And WikiLeaks,
that's scary.
It is really scary. Made me nervous this morning. So WikiLeaks, they're on a mission to expose government secrets, right? But last year, they hit a big unintended target. Many people in Saudi Arabia. Now, the AP says they published medical information, including information about one person having HIV, and credit card data of many people there, according to the AP. Now, in severe cases, teenage rape victims' names have been published. A Saudi man was even outed for being gay, which is a big deal there because you can be sentenced to death for being gay. So a year later, right now, in a follow-up report, the AP says many of those people's names and information are still up on their website. Now, what's WikiLeaks saying? Well, this is how they responded on Twitter. They posted, and this is just in the last couple hours, they said, U.S. big media scramble to side with presumptive winner Clinton. We expect many more recycled attacks like AP's today as our leaks continue. And then also this morning, they've been kind of resharing those emails that they've already been, releasing about Hillary Clinton's health. So you guys can take a look for yourself what they've been posting. But quite an interesting little Twitter battle here.
It's a huge concern if ordinary people are having their
Information
It makes you wonder. I mean, I'm
put
not
out
going to lie.
there
I looked
for public
up my
consumption.
name on their website today. It makes you wonder, is
Right.
something that you're going to
Yeah.
pop up on there?
I don't know if I want to look.
I looked up yours. You're good.
Oh, okay, good. All right, what about Tony here?
Sorry,
don't look.
Tony,
Don't even want to know.
You didn't
I
even...
figured there were a couple of Tony McEwens. So.
Right.
All right,
Safe bet.
Zohreen,
Thank
thanks
you,
so much.
Zohreen. Thank you, Rick.
8:34.
Pokemon Stampede. I don't know if I'm ready for this, Zohreen.
You know what? I got so excited for a second yesterday because I read an article about how it was appearing that fewer people were using the app, and then I saw this. So when you see this next video, it's going to look like people are running away from something. Nope, they're not. they're running towards something. A mob of eager Pokemon Go players stampeded in Taipei, Taiwan. The players were in hot pursuit of Snorlax, a rare Pokemon character. You can see the mob pushing through an intersection in the district where exotic Pokemon have appeared. Reports say the Civil Defense Brigade has had to be called in to monitor crowds in this area. You guys, this is never going to end, is it?
I don't
think it's getting worse.
It is getting. I can't believe that.
Those
are adults.
They're not children. All just, their cell phones up. But, this kids in one part of Texas might actually have more time to play Pokemon. There's a teacher there. Her name is Brandy Young of Godly Elementary School. She is getting a lot of love after sending this letter to the parents of her students. Take a look. She wrote that there will only be homework if the student couldn't finish their work in class.
I like that.
Now she added, I ask that you spend your evenings doing things that are proven to correlate with student success. Eating dinner as a family, read together, play together, and get your child to bed early. Now, this has been shared more than 60,000 times.
And no blowback from this at all?
So I ran a poll on my Twitter feed.
Yeah.
67% of people said it was a good idea, 7% said it was a bad idea, and then there were people in between as well. Here's my thing, though. I mean, if there's some parents, we bring home homework, like, am I going to have time to spend with my kid if they have zero homework? I want them to have stuff to do, too. Don't know.
Well, I like the idea. I remember I was always one of those kids that would quickly do everything in class, so when I got home, I had nothing to do. Never really worked out that way, but I like the idea. Interesting.
Oh, no, I
to
had
see more
plenty of
teachers.
homework.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
I think your mom was really strict with
Well,
you.
no, I mean, the teachers would give us homework, and this was the scary part. I had to do my homework, and my mom worked a shift where she would get up at like 2 or 3 in the morning. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And she would look over the homework before she would go to work, and if it wasn't up to her standards, she would wake me up.
That
I
is
said, "You have to
intense,
redo
Tony."
this."
Wow. That is intense.
It was good for me. I didn't think so at the time.
It paid off later. Thanks, Zohreen.
You're welcome.
At 10 o'clock. Okay, Zohreen's here with a story that's trending. What are we talking about?
Yeah, so you guys
Morning,
remember
yeah.
Harambe. Good morning. You guys remember Harambe,
The
right?
gorilla?
Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
was shot when that kid fell into its
Yeah.
enclosures.
Yeah.
in Cincinnati Zoo. So people are still talking about him on social media. He's being remembered on social media with memes and petitions. And according to reports, searches online for Harambe are still close to the number of searches back in June. That was almost 2 months ago when we had just found out he had been killed. So the Cincinnati Zoo asked for the jokes to come to an end. They feel like they're mocking his death, but that still didn't stop people. The zoo then deleted their Twitter account yesterday. To give you an idea of the kinds of responses they were getting, one tweet the zoo wrote was, as distinctive as a fingerprint, every zebra has a unique pattern of stripes. Pretty standard tweet, right? They included a photo. So this is what the responses were. Pepsi Man wrote, Harambe loved zebras. Chad says, Harambe had a unique fingerprint, but also a unique personality and youthful exuberance as well. And they just keep going. Another person tweets, well, the Harambe meme was pretty dead, but the Cincinnati Zoo just asked people to stop memeing, so... And it includes a little poster that says, Harambe for president. Now, after learning the zoo shut down their account, another person on Twitter tweets, after killing a Harambe, Cincinnati Zoo kills its Twitter account. Hundreds of these types of tweets. So the zoo director spoke out about deleting the account and said, the zoo family is still healing. Constant memes of Harambe makes moving forward more difficult for us. And actually, just this morning, they created another Twitter account just with a different spelling. So they're hoping that some of these people are just going to stop, harassing them essentially about Harambe.
That's what happens with the internet,
And I don't know if their solution is actually going to stop
Yeah.
it. I mean, because once people discover
They have
what the Twitter
significantly
account
fewer
is,
followers, but as soon as people figure it out,
Figure
they
it out.
might
Yeah, sure.
continue tweeting them. Okay, so this is kind of a fun story. You guys,
You have a prop.
yeah, I have my lotion.
Hiding behind
I
the
have
pillow.
normal lotion here. This is my
Okay.
berry lotion. Smells completely normal. You
Okay.
use coconut oil, right?
Yes. Ooh, it smells good.
Normal as
One
well.
time.
Okay, so what your lotion smells like matters to a lot of people. Matters to me. One company is experimenting with a slightly different scent, though. Take a listen.
Do you want to smell like fried chicken, but you're just not hungry? Introducing the KFC Extra Crispy Sunscreen. Extra crispy. A real limited edition product that we are giving away for free. It works just like regular sunscreen.
It sounds like a joke, but it
That's
was real.
hilarious.
KFC gave away 3,000 bottles of fried chicken scented sunscreen to promote its
want
extra
to get my
crispy
hands on
fried
that.
chicken.
Oh, that's funny.
Some reporters who tried it said the chicken smell didn't immediately come to mind, though. And Tony Roxia,
Yeah.
if you really want one, they're out. So
They're
sorry
out?
about that. But you know what? It's similar to. Do you see the nail polish they had of the
Bacon?
No, it was God. What was it called? It was the finger looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Nail polish. So
That
they're just
actually
going
had a-
all
Was it
out
actually
with the
edible?
smells.
It had a taste.
You could like
Yeah.
lick it,
Yeah.
and it would taste like
Okay.
crispy chicken.
So strange.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks, Zohreen. I actually needed lotion, so it was perfect.
It's